At the beginning of the film, we see a girl named Vera playing alone in the garden of her house. Suddenly, she hears a strange sound, and driven by curiosity, she starts following it. When she reaches the source, she sees a mother cat eating her own kitten. The sight terrifies Vera, and she screams, calling out to her mother. When her mother arrives, Vera asks, "Mom, why is that cat eating its own baby?" Her mother calms her down, then picks up a stone and kills the cat right there. After this, the story jumps ahead a few years. Vera has now grown up and has a younger brother named Dino. The family is preparing to move into a new house. Before leaving, Vera and Dino shoot a horror video together. Jokingly, Vera teases Dino, saying that someone who can't see without glasses won't be able to see ghosts either. Dino replies that he can see ghosts with his inner vision, even without his glasses. Soon, their mother calls them, and they all leave in the car. On the way, Vera and Dino have some lighthearted banter. Vera notices that the entire area looks deserted, with most of the houses lying empty. When they arrive, their uncle Jamal welcomes them and gifts Dino a book. As soon as they enter the house, Vera and Dino start recording videos again. Adding a bit of drama, Dino says on camera that he's sure something bad happened here. Just then, Uncle Jamal steps into the frame. Dino tells the viewers that Uncle Jamal has been unlucky in both love and money. Jamal also shows interest in being part of their video. After that, Jamal and Dino head upstairs. As soon as they leave, Vera spots a cat on the balcony, but in the blink of an eye, it disappears. Upstairs, Jamal shows them their mother's room and their own room. During the conversation, Jamal asks Vera about her mother. Vera explains that her mother's behavior has become quite strange. She drinks a lot of milk and has even started eating live chickens. Jamal tells her that if there's any problem, they should inform him immediately. After this, Vera goes to her mother's new salon. Opening the salon was her mother's longtime dream, and that's the reason they moved into this house. Seeing her mother happy makes Vera happy too. But when she notices a pair of scissors lying there, old memories come rushing back. When her father left them, her mother fell into such deep depression that she cut her own hair with those scissors. The scene then shifts to the dinner table, where Dino asks Uncle Jamal about his online gambling. Jamal says he's just waiting for one big win. Just once, if luck would finally be on his side. Before the meal begins, their mother, Yanti, gets emotional and says that 2 years ago, when their father left, life was very hard for her. She admits that during that time she caused her children a lot of pain, but her kids never once left her side. She thanks them and promises that she will now start a new life and won't depend on anyone anymore. The children assure her that they'll always be there for her. As soon as they start eating, their mother drinks an entire glass of milk in one go. Dino and Vera are shocked by this. Jamal tries to normalize the situation. Just then, hearing the call to prayer from the mosque, Yanti suddenly becomes restless, and Vera notices it. In the next scene, Dino and Vera are standing on the balcony talking. Dino wonders why their mother chose a place where everyone has moved away. The area is very deserted, with many houses lying abandoned. Vera brushes it off casually. Dino says he never wanted to come here in the first place, but Vera was the one who stood by their mother. Vera admits that their mom has been behaving a little strangely, but she's happy, and that's what matters most. After that, Dino suggests making videos there, creating content. After some insistence, Vera agrees. Dino and Vera then start shooting a horror video inside an old abandoned house. To make the video scarier, Dino starts doing weird things. Annoyed, Vera wants to leave, but they begin shooting again. Acting dramatically, Dino says, "I feel like something evil is hiding behind that tree." Suddenly, a cat leaps out of the tree, scratches Dino's hand, and runs off. After returning home, Vera cleans Dino's wound. Just then, their mother comes in and starts sucking the blood from Dino's hand. She looks like she can't control her craving. Then hesitantly, she puts all the blame on Vera, saying that she should have taken better care of her younger brother. Vera apologizes very humbly and says that none of this was her fault. Her mother tells them to go upstairs and take a shower. That night, Vera hears a strange sound and steps out of her room. Then we see someone sucking blood from Dino's wound. When Vera goes downstairs, she doesn't see anyone there, but Dino's bandage is found undone. After fixing the bandage, as Vera stands up, she sees an entity standing behind her in the mirror. But when she turns around, there's no one there. Vera gets extremely scared and immediately runs back to her room. The next day, Vera and Dino go around the entire area with leaflets, promoting their mother's new salon, but no one pays them any attention. So Yanti herself starts approaching people and promoting the salon. She says there are special services for men, along with bonus hair coloring and massages. When they return home and Vera starts cleaning the salon, her mother stops her. She says this is the time to handle customers. Cleaning can be done later. Vera says she doesn't know how to cut hair, so she wants to help with other work instead. Just then, customers start coming in. At night, while closing the salon, Vera is shocked to see so many customers. Her mother says there's nothing surprising about it. This is the blessing of the first day. Vera then tells her mother to rest, and her mother goes to take a shower. Meanwhile, Dino returns home after wandering around all day. He tells Vera that he found out from the local kids that the area is deserted because murders happened there in the past. To scare her, he says that a brother and sister were killed there, and then Dino suddenly startles her. While cleaning the salon, Vera finds a sanitary pad on the table. She goes to her mother's room, and suddenly the lights go out. Vera asks her mother, who is taking a shower, if the pad belongs to her. Shocked, Vera asks, "Mom, didn't your period stop? Then how is this possible?" Her mother thanks her and asks her to place the pad on the bed. Then Dino suddenly shows up and scares Vera again. As soon as they step out of the room, a strange shadow appears in the mirror. The next day, Vera is surprised to see how crowded the salon is. She helps her mother by making tea for the customers. While checking a customer's hair, her mother says it hasn't been cut in a long time. As they keep working, Vera gets tired and lets out a deep sigh. Her mother gets irritated and says she doesn't need Vera's help at all. Angry, Vera storms outside where Dino is sitting. Dino tells her that all his friends have left and no one actually lives in this complex. Everyone just comes here from outside to play. Both of them find it really strange that a salon could be doing so well in such a deserted place. After that, the two of them head out to shoot content. Dino tries to create a spooky atmosphere for the video, and they start running around. Dino jokingly calls the place the Amazon jungle. In the video, he mocks the chiropractor ghost, the bone-cracking ghost, and Indonesian spirits. While they're shooting, it gets dark, and they end up near that old house. Dino insists on taking one more shot. As soon as the video starts, Dino sees a strange woman running toward him, and terrified, he runs away. At first, Vera thinks Dino is joking, but when the woman starts chasing Vera, she panics too, runs, and falls on the road. Later, it's revealed that it was actually their mother pranking them. Laughing, she takes them back home. At the dinner table, Vera gets bored seeing chicken soup again and asks for something different, but their mother is staring intensely at a cat outside the window. Suddenly, she takes the soup from Vera's bowl and pours it into Dino's bowl. Seeing this, both of them are shocked. The next morning, Vera wakes up to the sound of a cat crying. When she goes into the kitchen, her soul nearly freezes. A strange woman is there, biting into a cat. Seeing her messy hair and red eyes, Vera is horrified. The woman chases Vera, and while running, Vera bumps into her mother. She is completely shaken. But when her mother takes her into the kitchen, everything looks normal. There isn't even a drop of blood. Her mother says she brought meat from the market so Vera wouldn't complain about the soup again. After that, at the salon, a man praises Vera's mother's work and starts flirting with her, calling her beautiful. This makes Vera feel very uncomfortable. Just then, she sees her uncle Jamal, who has come to check on them. Vera tells them that their mother has changed a lot compared to before. These days, she barely talks and behaves strangely. Vera suspects that her mother still hasn't fully recovered, but Jamal says that according to the doctor, their mother is fine, which is why her medication has been stopped. After this, the scene shifts to nighttime. When the lights go out, Dino steps onto the balcony. From there, he sees his mother standing under a lamppost on the street. But the very next moment, his mother comes out of the bathroom with wet hair and asks Dino what he's doing up so late at night. Dino gets confused. Did he imagine it, or was his mother really outside in the garden? His mother creepily asks him to sleep with her, but Dino refuses out of fear. The next day, they go to the city to buy new glasses for Dino. On the way, all the men are completely mesmerized by their mother's beauty. Suddenly, Vera notices a mysterious woman staring at her. But in the next moment, the woman disappears. Then they enter the eyewear shop, where the shopkeeper also starts flirting with their mother after seeing her beauty. Later, Vera tells her mother that the shopkeeper is trying to impress her, but her mother takes it casually and is just happy about getting a discount. While returning home, their mother suddenly starts crying after hearing the call to prayer. This triggers old memories for Vera when their father was leaving them. Their mother had fallen at his feet, begging him to stay, but he still walked away. In the next scene, their mother gets all dressed up to go on a date with the shopkeeper, Heru. She asks Vera if she looks beautiful and whether Heru is her type of man. Vera is shocked by her behavior. She then notices a tattoo on her mother's body and questions her about it. But her mother avoids the topic, saying Vera is mistaken. Meanwhile, Heru arrives and gives her flowers, and the two of them leave together on a bike. The next morning, their mother returns home drunk. After that, the number of male customers at the salon starts increasing. Along with hair care, Yanti also begins getting physically involved with those men. Vera can do nothing except silently watch all of this. When Dino comes home, Vera tells him that their mother didn't come home the previous night and was with that man. Dino asks whether anything physical happened between them. Vera gets angry and asks where he learned to talk like that. When their mother returns, Vera asks her about that man. Their mother says they've broken up. When Vera questions her about her many relationships, her mother snaps and asks, "Can't they tolerate even a little bit of her happiness?" That night, Vera tells Dino that she's noticing something strange in the house and that it's connected to their mother. But Dino's already asleep. Suddenly, Vera hears a noise coming from outside. Trembling with fear, she steps out of her room and sees her mother standing in front of the mirror. But in the mirror, it isn't her mother's reflection. It's the same entity that had torn the cat into pieces. Suddenly, the entity turns and looks straight at Vera. Vera immediately runs back to her room and pretends to be asleep out of fear. Soon after, her mother enters the room, gently strokes Vera's head, and walks out. Vera thinks her mother has left, but the moment she opens her eyes, she finds her mother standing right in front of her. Vera breaks into a cold sweat. Her mother asks why she was pretending to sleep and whether she had stepped out of the room. Terrified, Vera denies it. Suddenly, her mother violently lunges at her and asks in a strange, unsettling tone whether Vera loves her. Vera freezes in fear. She doesn't even blink. Then in the blink of an eye, her mother leaves the room. The next morning at the breakfast table, their mother notices that Dino's glasses are broken. Dino says they broke while he was playing football. Mockingly, he adds that if she tells her partner Hero, he'll buy him a new pair. Hearing this, their mother completely loses her temper. She tells Dino that he looks exactly like her. Then she pulls his hair and says she always prayed that Dino wouldn't turn out to be as ungrateful as his father. Vera, already shaken, tries to say something, but her mother silences her. She reminds them of the cost of the glasses and forcefully pushes a glass of milk against Dino's mouth, saying that all they know how to do is ask, never to be thankful. She says she's exhausted after spending her entire life fulfilling her children's needs. As soon as the sound of the adhan echoes, the mother starts screaming. Terrified, Dino runs to his room, and Vera can't stay there either. Seeing their mother in this condition, Dino breaks down, resting his head in Vera's lap and crying. That same night, Vera decides to go to Jamal's house. When she reaches there, she tells Jamal that their mother has changed. She's not the same anymore. But Vera is shocked when she sees that her mother is already there. The mother apologizes to Vera and says that she's stressed because of the new house. She agrees to see a psychiatrist, and Jamal takes her there. Suddenly, the mother hugs Vera tightly, but Vera feels like she's being suffocated. The next day, Vera tells Dino that she doesn't think the doctor will be able to find a solution. She also tells him that she saw a demon. Dino laughs it off and says maybe Vera herself needs to see a doctor. Vera gets angry, saying she cares so much about their mother, while Dino is lost in his own world. Then Dino reveals the truth, that he doesn't actually play football and has no friends. He only goes out to be alone, and he made videos just so he could spend time with Vera. Dino complains that Vera doesn't spend time with him anymore. Meanwhile, Jamal brings their mother back home after seeing the doctor. The mother says the doctor has given her medicine. When Vera questions her after noticing her red eyes, the mother apologizes and goes to the kitchen to cook. Vera asks Jamal if the doctor said anything else. Jamal replies that everything is fine. That night, Vera secretly watches and sees her mother doing strange things in the bathroom, drinking blood. Vera immediately wakes Dino and tells him what she saw, but Dino refuses to believe her. So Vera locks the room from inside and spends the entire night awake. The next day, both of them go to the doctor to find out the truth. The doctor tells them that he hasn't even seen their mother for the past year. Vera and Dino realize that Uncle Jamal had lied to them too. Vera confronts Jamal angrily and asks where he had actually taken their mother. Finally, Jamal admits that their mother has been using susuk. Jamal explains that when their father left them, their mother fell into severe depression. When doctors couldn't help, he took Yanti to a shaman. The The shaman placed a susuk inside their mother's body, and her condition started to improve. Jamal asks the children for help and says they have to do something for their mother. He reminds them that at least they still have a mother, but Yanti has no one except them. Jamal then brings them back home. Their mother finally tells the whole truth, that she had completely broken down mentally and was afraid she might end up harming her own children. That's why she went to the shaman. As long as she followed the shaman's conditions and performed the rituals, she felt strong, but the moment she broke those conditions, she became weak. She reveals that for all this time, it wasn't really her acting. A jinn had taken control of her body. Crying and begging, she pleads with Vera to free her from this jinn. In the next scene, they all go to a woman named Media, the same woman Vera had seen on the road earlier. Vera says that the susuk must be removed from her mother's body. Media explains that she had placed the susuk inside her mother to ease her suffering and keep her personality balanced. She says the susuk only needs chicken blood, but Yanni mistakenly drank Dino's blood, which contaminated it. Now the susuk demands the blood of her own children, which is extremely dangerous, so it must be removed immediately. Media asks everyone to wait outside and takes the mother inside. She then ties Yanti's hands and feet and begins a terrifying ritual. After a long and horrifying ceremony, Media finally starts extracting the susuk. Soon after, the mother comes out completely healed. The children hug her and they all leave. But in the rush, they forget to say goodbye to Media. Back at home, the mother promises that from now on, she will only be their mother and nothing else. She asks Jamal to stay with them as well. Overwhelmed with emotion, Jamal hugs his sister. Then the camera cuts back to Media's house, where we see that the jinn inside Yanti have brutally killed Media right there. The next morning, Vera notices that Jamal is not there. Her mother tells her that Jamal has left because he had some work to do. But then Vera's eyes fall on the table, where Jamal's wallet is lying. She immediately realizes that something is wrong. Soon after, Dino comes in for breakfast. Their mother says that Dino's hair has grown quite long and that she will cut it in the afternoon. Later that day, Vera asks for permission to go outside to make a video, and her mother tells her to be careful. After that, the mother starts cutting Dino's hair. She takes off his glasses and says that Dino looks very handsome, but unfortunately, he can't see without his glasses. Suddenly, the mother's behavior turns strange, and she picks up a razor and moves it straight toward Dino's eyes. Meanwhile, Vera reaches Jamal's house, but no one is there. She calls Jamal, but he doesn't answer. Just then, Vera hears Jamal's phone ringtone coming from an old abandoned house nearby. Driven by curiosity, she goes inside, and the ground seems to slip out from under her feet. Inside, there are many dead bodies lying around. There, she finds Jamal's corpse along with his phone. Realizing the danger, she runs back home to save Dino. When Vera arrives, she sees that both of Dino's eyes have been cut out, and at that moment, the mother attacks her. When Vera regains consciousness, she finds herself tied to a chair. Candles are lit all around, as if a ritual is about to take place. Vera sees Dino sharpening his mother's scissors. Then the jinn appears in the form of the mother and asks Vera if she knows who her real mother is. She says that the mother was always used and thrown away by people, and if it weren't for the jinn, the mother would have died long ago. She adds that the mother sacrificed her entire life for her children. So can't Vera now give her life for her mother? The mother calls Dino and asks him to prove his love for her. She places the scissors on Vera's neck and orders him to kill her. Dino pretends to obey, but instead he cuts Vera's ropes and whispers in her ear that he will always stand by his sister. Saying this, he attacks the mother. But because he is blind, he can't do much, and the mother knocks him unconscious in one blow. Vera frees herself and tries to fight back, but the mother overpowers her as well. The mother is about to kill Vera when Vera surrenders herself to her. She says she's ready to give her life for her mother. Just then, someone stops the mother's hand. Vera looks into the mirror and realizes it's none other than her real mother's spirit, fighting the jinn. The real mother signals Vera to stab the scissors into her stomach. At first, Vera refuses, but in the end, she plunges the scissors into her mother's belly. With this, both the jinn and the mother are destroyed. After that, Vera sees her mother's soul, who lovingly caresses her and then disappears, placing the same stone in Vera's hand that was shown at the beginning of the film. Now the old question comes up again. Why did that cat eat its own child? Vera finally understands that the cat was not actually a mother. In other words, no real mother in this world can hurt her own child, whether she's human or an animal. Dino and Vera then sit beside their mother's dead body, crying, and this is where the movie ends. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Thanks for watching.